Our story starts with the family who used to have superpowers, but they all lost them due to modern lifestyle diseases. Bok Manhyum has a superpower. She is able to see the future through her dreams, but now she suffers from insomnia while Manhyum's husband is an ordinary man. Manhyum's daughter Bok Dong-hee used to be able to fly, but now she can't because of her obesity. Manhyum's son Wee-ju used to be able to visit the happiest moments in his past, but since his wife's death 7 years ago, he's depressed and can't do that again. Wee-ju's daughter is 13-year-old. She sings that she doesn't have a superpower. We start with the mother Bok Manhyum and her family on a cliff. She tells her daughter Bok Dong-hee to fly, but she can't because of her obesity, and tells her son Bok Wee-ju to go back in the past, but he is busy with his drink while her granddaughter is busy with her phone. While the family is on the cliff, Wee-ju suddenly disappears and appears in the ocean. It seems he is drowning, and he reminisces a happy moment with his late wife. On the beach a woman is named Dae rushes to save him. While she performs CPR on him, he wakes up and imagines her as his late wife. He passionately hugs her, while he repeating his late wife's name Sayen. Dae is a new masseuse in a spa, where Manhyum is a difficult client who now wants to serve her. Dae suggests serving her. She was too good at her work. It makes Manhyum felt asleep during the session, although she suffers from insomnia. Manhyum asks the owner of the spa to meet the girl who made massage for her. She meets Dae and recognizes that she is the same girl who rescued her son on the beach. Manhyum asks her to come to her house. Dae visits Manhyum's house and gets surprised, seeing her expensive house and how rich is Manhyum and her family. We see how Wee-ju has a miserable life. His room is filled with the empty drink bottles, and how he is careless about everything. However, he reads his mother's note, not to go downstairs. He doesn't care. While Dae is going to the kitchen to prepare herbal tea for Manhyum, she meets Wee-ju. She tries to be nice to him to gain Manhyum's favor. Wee-ju recognizes her that she was the beach's girl who rescued him, but he was cruel to her and telling her that she must come to take the reward and leaves. While Dae prepares the herbal tea, she secretly puts unknown powder in it. During the massage, Dae uncovers that her parents had passed away and she had been married twice. Her first marriage ended with her husband cheating on her, and her second husband turned out to be an abuser. Manhyum tells her about Wee-ju's late wife. She died in an accident. Manhyum continues that Wee-ju can't get over her. After Dae finishes her work, she leaves to a popular sauna. She enters and calls a woman mom. Meanwhile, Manhyum thinks about her and how she lost her loved ones like Wee-ju, and how she is good. Manhyum falls asleep. After a while, Manhyum wakes up. She tells her husband that she saw Dae in her dream, wearing their family ring. Manhyum plans to make Wee-ju marry Dae, so all the family members can restore their superpowers. Wee-ju goes to her daughter's house to know what she wants in her birthday. It's obvious that Wee-ju and his daughter have a cold relationship after her mom's death. The next day, a famous gym trainer applies for a job at Bok family's gym, and she gets surprised when she knows that the owner is Dong-hee. We can see a comedic relationship between Wee-ju and his sister Dong-hee. He gives her money to choose a gift for his daughter's birthday on his behalf, but takes the money and buys food. Dong-hee business isn't on the track because she works in weight loss clinic, and when the customers see her, they can't trust the clinic and leave. After she gets disappointed, she becomes more voracious in eating. At Ina's birthday party, Wee-ju and Dong-hee learns about their mother's intention to marry Dae to her son Wee-ju. Manhyum has invited Dae, while Ina remains in her room, playing a video game. Dae arrives and Wee-ju uncovers his family that he has a difficult daughter, and his sister is a big loser. She opens many different businesses and failed. The grandfather Sungu finds Ina in her room. She asks him to prepare seaweed soup. Manhyum gets angry from her son and tells him that he was trying to kill himself in the sea that day. She reminds him that she couldn't see future for his married, but he kept insisting and married Sayen and made her pregnant, and finally, she died. Ina overhears them. She returns back to her room, while Wee-ju rushes outside the house to his late wife's grave. He meets his wife's parents, who blame him for her death because his wife passed away in a car accident while he survived without any scratch. It turns that the day was being Ina's birthday. It was also the death anniversary of her mother. Meanwhile, Manhyum faints and her husband carries her to the hospital and asks Dae to turn the stove off. Dae tries to turn it off, but she fails to get close to the stove. It seems that she has a phobia or she had an accident before. Ina sees her and helps her to turn it off. She asks Dahi about the unknown powder which she added to the herbal tea. Dahi replies that was licorice extract. She warms up the soup for her and makes rice. Ina is still suspicious of Dahi, but she eats when she sees Dahi is eating. Dahi tells Ina that her father didn't jump into the water to die that day. Ina warns her to run away of the family. She uncovers about their superpowers, and they lost their power due to the modern lifestyle diseases, but it seems that Dahi doesn't believe her. Guiju returns home to find Dahi cleaning the kitchen. Dahi tells him that she saw him that day on the beach, trying to save a child's teddy bear when he started drowning. Dahi tells him that a long time ago, someone also saved her too. So she tries to live as happily as she can. Dahi adds that he reminds her of that person because he is helping other people. Her words touch his heart. Dahi is back home. It's turned that Dahi's family are scammers. Her mother runs a bathhouse, while the famous gym trainer who visited the Bok family's gym is her sister. She also has an uncle. They are tricking the wealthy men, ending up marrying Dahi and then divorcing them later due to made-up reasons. Dahi learns her family about Bok family's superpowers, which Ina has told her about. She tells them that Bok's family owns only gym and that's not enough to get all that lavish life. In reality, Manhyum can see the future through her dreams. She can see the win lotteries or dabble in the right stocks, and that is the reason behind their wealth, and that explains why she desperately wants to sleep. Dahi informs them that they have a real problem that they can be uncovered because of Manhyum's superpower, but all Dahi's family doesn't believe that. Back to Bok's house, Guiju returns home. He gifts her daughter a teddy bear, and it turns that he gifted a teddy bear every birthday, so she has many teddy bears for her previous birthdays. Ina reminisces when the accident happened. Guiju gifted Ina a teddy bear, telling her that this teddy bear will protect her, and went to save someone while Ina and his wife were in the car. Ina's eye shines extraordinarily and the car falls off the cliff, killing her mother. When Guiju returned from his travel, he found himself stuck in the shattered car with his dead wife. Beside him,